Alright, welcome back to yet another part of Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. In the last part, we really stumbled through Genie's lamp. I got a game over. Yeah, me. I got a game over.
It felt pretty good, guys. Not gonna lie.
You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
I cherish it.
Alright, so I got a game over. We're starting fresh from the start of the level. I even tried to rewind it and cheat a little bit, and it's like, nope, doesn't count.
Yep. Well, welcome to my world. So, yeah, it feels good. Feels good.
Gotta play fair on this one. So, alright. We're gonna start, again, I only got 3 lives this time, because when you get a game over, it sets back to 3. So, without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so, we already know what we're doing, so let's just go right through the motions.
Yeah, I'm a little iffy on those hands.
Don't like Genie's hands.
I mean, they're kind of creepy if you think about it.
You want these hands?
Oh. We are going to engage in fisticuffs. Oh, there's like there's a bouncy
Yeah, there's a
there.
bounce pad there, and then like eventually these hands come down.
Eventually.
Yeah, you gotta do it for a while to be like, is something supposed to happen here? Oh, okay.
See, I would have given up by now. Like,
Yeah, you and many other people.
and I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't where I need to be.
Like, I just got lucky because, like, I bounced for a while. And I was just like, eventually something's gonna happen. And then, like, I said, like, no. And then I was like, oh, yes, because here comes some hands. So I'm like, alright. Like, oh, okay, let's try that again. Luckily, I landed on my safety cushion.
Oh, the strings to the balloon are his beard.
Yeah.
You're hanging onto his beard.
Not the beard!
Ah!
Nobody tosses a dwarf!
Ah!
Not the beard!
Grabbing onto beards.
There we go. So I don't have to do that again. Unless I get another game over. Which, mind you, I only have 3 lives. Oh, there's a beggar up there. Okay, the shopkeeper's up there.
Well, I mean, you only have 2 gems.
Yeah,
So.
so it doesn't really matter. Oops. Well,
But
that
I
works.
mean, you know, maybe for when I make it to this level. On my deathbed.
I mean, the only one you really have to beat to get to this level is the lava level. And, like, if you want, like, technically, you could play it on the Switch and have save states, so you don't always have to start from the beginning of the game.
That sounds like something I could get on board with. I was gonna say no, like, no, that's not in the spirit of the game, but you know what?
It's the modern spirit of gaming. Might not be the retro spirit of gaming, but we modernized it. Catering to the casuals.
I need my safe place, okay? The saving is my safe spot. Because it boosts my ego. I'm good at other things, everyone. I promise.
She writes the scripts. She's a very good writer. She does the research for, like, the creature collection.
I can definitely do the research.
And
I'm
the
good at
philosopher.
that. I'm good at that.
And, yeah, she cooked a very nice meal.
Yay.
And there's more of that to come. And there we go, I did it!
Oh, I think you just needed to be distracted.
Yeah, I think I did.
That was the same. What level was it in World of Illusion that I just needed to be not focused on the game at all?
Was it the last one or the one with all the dragons?
I think it might have been with the dragons.
Okay.
Where I was just like, I needed to not think about it.
Yeah,
and that's
then
whenever,
you just did it.
like, at the end, we heard the music and I was like, oh, hey, look at that. I shut my brain off and it worked.
Alright, so now that we're out of the genie's lamp and we have the genie, we make our way to the palace.
Making our way downtown,
To the Sultan's palace.
walking fast, faces
How
past.
did you know? I love this song! So here we go. Yeah, you gotta stand on the flamingos.
Those poor flamingos.
I like how they look at you like, what the hell's your problem?
I know, they're like upset about it. They're like, oh.
Excuse me. I know where your feet have been.
They're like, you understand that you were walking around a Middle Eastern town with no shoes on.
This game makes me think Iago's a species. Because you kill so many.
Get to the carpet.
Was that your get to the chopper?
Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the carpet.
Hang on, I could do a better one than that. Go! Get to the chopper! The one I do the best. Hold on.
Good.
Who told me could eat my cookies? Put that cookie down! Now!
Oh. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Oh, it might be a tumor. Oh.
That was more like Rocky. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta swing that sword and avoid all the Yagos.
I think I would need to put like marbles or cotton balls or something in my mouth to even attempt to do.
That was my high school impression of Christian Bale's Batman. It's like, you want to hear me do Batman? And then I take some Skittles and be like, don't play games with me, Harvey Dent! Where's the Joker?
Pretty much.
Why you want to kill me? This city believes in something for good. I'm whatever Gotham needs me to be.
I just want to give him a cough drop.
You and so many others.
Like, I mean, his throat has to hurt after a day of work. Like, do you think he, like, goes home and puts Band-Aids on
It
his
was
throat?
weird because in Batman Begins, he got it. He had the whisper where it's just like, I'm Batman.
Yeah, where it was like, it was
Nice
enough.
coat.
It wasn't too
With the
raspy.
exception of like the scene where he's like, where are the other drugs going? But in Dark Knight, he was just like that the whole time. Like even when he was talking with Gordon, I'm just like, come on, it's fucking Gordon. Like, you don't have to go so hard.
He was just really, really into the role. I'm watching you. I thought he was gonna swoop down.
No, he only goes
Okay.
left to right. He doesn't
Okay.
swoop.
I like had a Castlevania moment.
Yeah, the birds, they like...
With yep, where they swoop down and they get you.
Oh, that's awful. That dude's just like eating all his donuts.
A boo! You just released a boo.
Yep, I freed a boo. There we go. Alright, we're nearing the end of the game. Like, after this, I think we have, like, the final level.
Okay, so what?
Careful.
I don't think I've always bought lives because I suck. What does a wish do? Like when you buy a wish?
When you lose all your lives, you get another continue. So when you get a game over, you
Oh.
can continue with an extra wish.
Okay.
So here's the Yago boss fight. Stand on this side and hit him with apples, then dodge the lightning that zaps you.
Hmm.
You can also slash the lightning. And there you go.
Winning. Okay.
Yeah, don't slash, just keep throwing apples at him, and eventually you'll beat him.
So hoard all your apples.
Yeah, hoarding apples is very important in the last two bosses. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves stocked up. Oops, I accidentally skipped the ending. Or, not the ending, but like the cutscene before Jafar's palace.
Oh. I'm all about the cutscenes, though. Oh, we have more of those.
Yeah, the statues are back. And like occasionally fire will come by and you gotta dodge over it.
Is the fire alive?
Technically. Because like it does have like a whipping animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all kinds of spikes here so you don't want to fall down. And like this place is just littered with the guards. But I mean this is the final level, so it's to be expected.
But I mean, are they really very good guards? Look at them. Like...
Yeah, they look fairly incompetent until they're just like, ah, an intruder! I'm reminded of A Link to the Past where they spot you and they go,
Oh, yeah, I see him. I see him eating the donuts now. I didn't notice it before.
he just stands there, nom, 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 nom.
Like, he's Homer Simpson style eating those donuts, though. Like, he is really like, I'm never gonna get another donut ever again.
Well, no, because you kill him immediately after.
It kind of makes me want a donut with sprinkles.
What's your favorite flavored donut? Just
I...
like cream filled or raspberry filled? I love raspberry filled.
Ooh, that does sound good. I'm a lemon fan, because I'm bitter.
lemon. Oh.
But no, I do. I like the lemon. I like the lemon glazed. So where it's not. Yeah, I really am a bitter person. I don't like things that are too sweet.
Okay.
So, like, the filled donuts are a bit too sweet for me.
Oh, I took it as like you were a bitter person.
Oh, well, yeah, I
That
mean,
too.
that too.
Yeah.
I was excited when you died. Love you.
Love you too. Alright. Oh, pfft. I killed Yago, moved off screen, and another Yago appeared
Oh,
to take its place.
he really is like his own species
Yeah.
there.
Like Jafar just has a whole cage of Yagos.
It's like whenever you go into the pet store and there's that like giant room of parakeets, but they're all Yago.
Yup. I wonder how many people get a parakeet and name it Yago. Like that's gotta be like one of the go-to names.
More than likely. I mean, my first parakeet that I ever had as a child, his name was Sir Squawks-a-Lot.
Sure squawks a lot. That's a very child gives a pet name.
Yep. He did squawk a lot, though.
Oops.
I think I cried for like 3 days when that bird died.
Aww. Alright, we gotta get the carpet back. And it'll take us to the final battle with Jafar.
Whew.
It sucks. It freaking sucks. I'm just saying it now, it sucks. I hate the final battle in this game. Just, watch and be amazed. So there's Jafar. He, tries to, bring you in close to him. So you can't really hit him, so you just throw apples at him.
Okay.
And, all he does is, bring you towards him, and if you get close enough, he'll smack you with his cane.
Oh. So it's like my grandpa.
Yeah. A little bit. There's really not much to him. So you gotta, keep fighting. Oh no, I'm getting close. And now he's a snake, and all he does is non-stop throw fire, and that's the fight. So you gotta keep throwing apples. And my jumping's a little off. I'm getting hit. And when you run out of apples, you gotta run to the other side and collect more apples.
I'm sensing a theme then with the final boss of these children's games, where you do have to jump and throw, but avoid
The attack.
Yeah. So it was the same in World Evolution.
Shit.
Well. Sucks to suck.
So I gotta do the final battle. Oh, okay.
No.
I'll remember those words when you fight Jafar.
Oh, I already said this is my deathbed game. This isn't.
In the words of Birdo, this is as far as you go.
Yep. Now, are you controlling the carpet where it's okay?
The carpet
so
takes me to the final battle. It's just I have to
You still have to avoid
the enemies that attack me along the way.
I do appreciate that. Once the carpet drops you, it's just okay, bye.
Mm-hmm. You're on your own.
I can help you, but I'm not going to.
But I hate it because half the time you can't really see him because you gotta stay far enough away to where you gotta avoid his attacks. So you just gotta be well, hope I hit the boss.
That's what I mean. That's one thing that I really, really dislike about these games. It's half the time you're running on blind faith. You can't see. Even when you're jumping, you just have to I hope there's a platform there.
Super Nintendo Final Boss is nothing like this. It's an actual boss battle. He's in the center of the screen. He's all over the screen for the most part. So it feels like an actual fight. Whereas, I don't know what the hell this is. This is garbage. I hate it. I have to just stand here where I can't really see the boss and just throw and hope to God I'm hitting him.
The one thing I do appreciate, though, because it is a children's game, and they have to give you some kind of hope, is when you do run out of apples, they're all
restock.
here's this magical little set of apples. Yeah, we only give you 4 at a time, but it's 4 more than you had before, so.
Right.
I do appreciate that, because they could very easily be well, sucks to suck, you know, and then...
Shit. Come on, die, you stupid snake.
You...
Ah.
Oh.
He takes a lot of hits, too. Out of my way, out of my way. Trying to kill Jafar here.
Are you Aladdin or are you Ludicrous? Move! Get out the way!
I was like, where's she going with this reference?
You know, it's been so many years, but I've always wondered if...
It'll always be Andre the Giant. Everybody move!
Oh, I love him. He was a treasure.
Apparently, he was a heavy drinker, because, like, it didn't faze him.
Well, yeah,
he'd go through a barrel.
Because he's massive, like... I mean, most of the time, not all the time, but, like, it's based on a lot of, like, your tolerance and your body weight.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big dude.
Yeah. Like, there's pictures with a can of beer, and it just looks like...
like a toy?
Yeah, like a little toy. It's just, like, in the center of his palm. I wish they made a Princess Bride game. It almost compels me to make my own.
Oh, that'd be really cool, though, because I feel like the story is kind of set up like a game. Like, you'd have to...
Yeah, like, it's very, like, whimsical and childlike. It doesn't take itself too seriously, so you can have fun with it.
The only thing that I would not like is it definitely would have to be a Save the Princess game, because...
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
There we go. I beat him.
Boom.
And that's Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. I saved Jasmine.
You just see them fly
And
off
we
into
go
the
off.
distance. I will probably never
And I
save
share a kiss.
Jasmine. So she's gonna die alone. Good luck.
And there we go. So that was Aladdin for the Sega Genesis. Final thoughts?
Disney still hates kids. I mean, that's really all I can say. Disney hates kids.
Like, visually, it's still very impressive.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it aged so well.
It
Like,
definitely
going back,
aged
like,
well.
it looks just like the cartoon. So, like, it has that timeless feature. But, like, structurally, I think it could be a lot better. And I think it could take some notes from the Nintendo games.
I mean, that's definitely something I want to play the Nintendo version just to see the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just, try and imagine the Sega, graphics.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, because I would really like to see which one is actually superior. So, So if you guys want to, contribute to which one you think is better.
Most people like this one, bar none.
Well.
Like, they vastly prefer this one. And I can see why. I'm not gonna, like, deny it. Like, aside from the absolute trash final boss, it is a very good game. And I'd be stoked if I had this growing up. It'd be hard, but I'd enjoy it. I'd have fun with it.
Well, then let's get the DeLorean up to 88. Because I want to see if my child self would have been able to beat She probably would have tried harder.
Self wasn't able to beat The Lion King. Like, only through Disney Classic Games and save stating instead of starting way back at the beginning did I eventually beat Scar. Like, this has nothing on The Lion King. Lion King is brutal, but one day we will do a Gaming Cats and Dogs Let's Play of The Lion King.
Oh, man.
Not in the near future.
There will be tears.
There will be blood. There will
There
be
will
tears.
be tears.
You'll be holding me. Sing soft, kitty.
Well, I know for, like, especially for Lion King, I was definitely that kid. Like, I always gave the controller to my brother, like, hey, I can't beat this, and he would beat it for me.
Jungle Book's the middle
So-
ground. It's
Okay.
harder than Aladdin, but not as hard as The Lion King.
Hmm.
And I never played Pinocchio or Pocahontas. I'll look into them.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. We should do, like, a bunch of Disney games and prove why Disney hates kids. Because I refuse to let that go.
Periodically, we'll space it out. Like, we'll do plenty of other games. We have so much in the woodworks, but this is not the last we'll see of Aladdin. There's actually a PlayStation game of Aladdin as well that's like a made-up sequel based more on the TV show
Okay.
than, like, the movies. So they kind of, like, did their own story.
Wait,
So
there was a TV show?
there was a TV show.
Huh.
Alright, guys, so we hope you enjoyed our playthrough of Aladdin for the Sega Genesis, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!